Now, let me ask you a question. Do they really know who you are? If they heard your beat, would they really know? And not only that, just by seeing you on social media, what would they associate you with, right? And that's the thing. It's just not a tag. It's your brand. Let me drop that again. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Come on.
It's DJ Kirk State.
Turning the mic on would help, right? Hey kids, it's your man's Kirk State. If you don't already know,
Kirk State.
I make beats and I film it, making beats. Time to time, explain what's going on. Time to time, I can get into the zone and get the flowing. You know what I'm saying? But there's one thing I preach in my videos, and that is, if you stay ready, you do not have to get ready, all right? This is the one thing I preach or try to drill in your minds, is to stay ready so you do not have to get ready. Remember the 5 drills back in the day when you was a kid and all of that? All right. They taught you to be ready, right? So when it broke down, when it jumped off for real, which I never seen a school burn down, actually ever, around here at least, they taught you where to go, what to do, right? So that's what I'm all about, you know what I'm saying? So the first thing we're gonna do today is you're gonna hit that like button, okay? That's the first thing you're gonna do. Before we even get started, you're going to hit the like button. Hit that, you know what I'm saying? Then you're going to hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? You subscribe and you're going to get all of the goodness. All right? So right now, let's put our beat making guns in the air. And we're going to scroll around here, browse. You know what I'm saying? I have 3 drives hooked up, two SD cards, I call it drive, and then the main external drive, which is worth millions and millions of dollars. Okay, this is your man Kirk State. So yeah, number one, if you stay ready, you do not have to get ready. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I have a folder called drum kits, right? Now these drum kits that I built them up over time. But the main thing I want to let you know about drum kits, right, is that, or my drum kits at least, they didn't come about by me making beats half the time. They came about by having downtime, right? Like say I would come into the studio, right? I would come into the studio and I would find vinyl records, right? Your man has vinyl records, you know what I'm saying? Yes, DJ Kirk State has vinyl records. Tons and tons all over the place in here. I would come in here and then I would find breaks, right? Or I could go digital crate digging, such as TrackLib, okay? Such as what you're watching now, right? You know what? Go hit there. Find drum breaks, right? And I would put them together and then I would put them in this file folder. You know what I'm saying? Put them in the file folder and then I could come back later. Now, always making the beat, but I'm just searching for sounds, okay? That way I don't have to sit here going through 20 million snares, you know what I'm saying? Hi-hats or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I could just come in here, sit down, turn the machine on, get my BPMs together, right? Round 87 sound good. I'm gonna take it down to 85, you know what I'm saying? From the mellow move. Hit my 16 levels, hit velocity, let's go. Being random, right? There we go. So now we got the randomness of the hi-hats, okay? Which can carry a track most of the time, you know what I'm saying? And another tip that I always use, right, is always have more than one drum kit. You know what I'm saying? This is part of the magic sauce because, like I said, I am a DJ before anything, okay? That's right. You can always go to SoundCloud and check out DJ Kirk State mixes, or you can tune into my radio show, Kirk State Power Radio. Just Google it, you'll find it. Don't worry about it. It's there for you, all right? So yeah, man. Or go to program of it. I got it on 16 polyphony or poly, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna add the snare. Now, before I add that second drum kit, what I will do, I will just go back to browse, go back to my SD card where I have my WAV file kit, and this is not the one. Let me see, hold up. Yeah, this is not the one. Go back here, WAV vinyl sounds, hit that up, you know what I'm saying? I have one file that I recently made. I got about maybe 10 or so samples on here. All right, and I'm gonna find one of these. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit that up, and we're gonna chop it up, okay? Now we're gonna cut through this because, yeah, you know how they do with the copyright rights, you know what I'm saying? And hit shift, convert, go over here, hit crop samples, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna load up that program that I just made. All right, and I'm gonna call this FP1, which stands for flip one. That way when I go back to track mute, I can take stuff in and out and I know what I'm muting and unmuting, okay? So yeah, man, let's get something going. Let's go. Let's go. I messed it up. Let's go. Let's go. Now, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find another drum kit. All right, so I'm gonna go back here, back out of this, go over here, go right here, okay? Go up to Kirk drum kits, Kirk State, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick this one up right here, okay? I don't know what this one sounds like. And I'm gonna layer these two. All right, so let me go ahead and go to program edit, pad 5, and I'm gonna layer or simultaneously play pad 9, all right? Go back to the first one. And the reason I do that is because I like what I call the blend theory, The blend theory, hold up. Did you subscribe yet? Okay, make sure you subscribe. Let's go. The blend theory is with, I bring like 2 records together, right? Doing the blend, doing the DJ days, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this is all about. Let's go. Now that second little, I'm gonna edge that up a little bit. There we go. Start it off, right? Now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna bounce it, right? Because I wanna manipulate it just a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and mute that, right? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let me I forgot to name that DRM2, okay. That other drum kit. So yeah, I'm gonna go here, make a new program, and I'm just gonna call it Wave FP, right? And that's just the wave flips, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna assign that flip to pad 1, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna add a little LFO to that. I'm gonna show you what that is real quick. Let's go. Now I'm gonna go over here to program edit, and I'm gonna hit LFO. All right. And this is just gonna give it a little something there. You know what I'm saying? You see that right there? All right, let's go. Be like a mother, I like it. I'm gonna call this program Wave Flip as well, short. Whoa, let's drop my spoon, right? Do or do not, there is no try. Now, as you also know, right, part of the process, okay, and I'm gonna name this do or do not, right? Shout out to Yoda in the building, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and copy this sequence, you know what I'm saying? Because I always make at least 3, right? So when I come back to mess with the beat a little more, I can manipulate it more or do other things or add more to it. This is part of the process of me keeping things going instead of working on one beat all day and then maybe I don't even never go back because I don't like it because I put too much effort in it already. You see what I'm saying? So if I can take small amounts of time having my stuff ready, stocked to go, I can build the beat pizza real quick. You know what I'm saying? So you got everything together. You got your mozzarella, you got your sauce, you got your dough, everything ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna come up here. Remember I was saying about track mute? I'm gonna go ahead and mute those, mute that last flip out, right? And I'm gonna go create a new track. Find the what's the name that I made? The chops that I made, right? And I'm gonna throw that in there. There we go. And I'm gonna call this FP2, right? And I'm gonna do the same process with this one, right? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna hit bounce to sample. Okay, I'm gonna mute it. Go to create another track, hit drum program, find my wave flips, all right? And assign that second flip to pad number 2. And put the same amount of pitch on there. Let's go. I forgot to put the whole no sync on there in the last one, but it's good. Let's go to the first one. Go to the second one, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about, man. So now, the third sequence is always the intro, outro. You know what I'm saying? Go up here. I'm going to hit process. Copy. I don't know why I keep talking about the word process. All right, because this is the process I'm showing you. Yes, that's what the video is all about. All right, so the third sequence, and then I'm going to mute a few things. Okay, I'm going to go back to track mute, and I'm going to take one of these drums out. This could be the intro, right? Call this wave FP again, okay? You know what I'm saying? So took out some stuff. Go back to the first one, let's go. All right, let's go. Go back to the second sequence. Let's go. Break it down without the drums. Let's go. Third sequence that is. First sequence, let's go. Now, I know there's been a whole bunch of stuff about producer tags. You know what I'm saying? Producer tags wasn't needed back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Producer tags, if you heard a beat, blah, 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 you know who made it, right? You know what I'm saying? And yes, with today, I think producer tags are very well needed for the same reason. Sometimes you cannot tell who made the beat. Yes, you knew when you heard a Premier beat. Yes, you know when you heard a Dre beat. Yes, you know when you heard a Jermaine Dupri song or something. You knew it, right? Right off the break, you knew that was them, right? You knew it was Manny Fresh right off the top, right? Very simple, 808 chops straight off the top. So these days, yes, Kirk State uses producer tags, right? And if you already know what the producer tag is, right? What I like to call the brand.
Kirk State, Kirk State, Kirk State, Kirk State.
Now, you need to brand your things. Not only, okay, maybe people will hear it and say, that's a Kirk State beat. I could tell by those freaking drums, right? But you need to build it as a brand. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason that we use producer tags, is the main reason, not just to tell it from someone else's track or whatever, but you need it as your brand, because we all know that producers run the game. Without the producer, there is no game. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, if you wanted to perform, the DJ was the very backbone of everything, right? Now, you have the DJ in shows, of course, and most people that know how to put on the show for the audience, right? For the fans. But the producer tag is everything, because I can guarantee you, if you walk out on stage and without you touching anything except crowd going crazy, you know you done your thing, right? They're going to know who it is. It could be pitch black dark, and imagine it being pitch black dark in an arena, and you drop your producer tag. People are going crazy before you even drop a note. And that's the reason that we have producer tags. You know what I'm saying? We must use producer tags. It's a brand, okay? I'm going to call it producer brand tags, okay? I just made that on the spot. But that's what we have to do, man. We have to use it, okay? And especially with intros, like we got this intro, right? You drop that tag on that last bar right before the next 4 or 8 bars or whatever come in. That's why it's always hitting, right? Maybach music tag, the ATL Jacob tag, the conductor tag, right? That's the thing, man. Drop your brand name, brand your stuff. Matter of fact, you could just put a YouTube video up of you just hitting your brand, a short or a reel or whatever, and see what happens. This is your mans and them.
Perk state.